you want to do. It might have a few more bells and whistles on it than you want, but you don't have to use it. And it's not QuickTime.
Oh no, I looked on the App Store.
There's a lot of stuff that that you can use.
Well, you can use meaning, yeah, it'll work, but man, that's all right. Yeah, I gotta get new glasses.
You seem like you're very agitated.
I'm euphoric.
Okay.
I'm euphoric because I'm out of that last 2 weeks of December bullshit involving Christmas and New Year's and happiness and this and that and all that crap. It's over. It's over for another year. And the weather's been relatively good after that really cold bastard start to late November.
Yesterday
December.
was beautiful.
Well, and we're going to get cold here, toward the end of the week. But and then this whole intense thing about this church bullshit, and and it's great. It was wonderful to be over at Liz and Henry's last night, and they're talking about maybe next week, maybe not. I'm not going to hold my breath, and that's fine, and then and then this beer. How many times you've seen me sit down and drink 4 or 5 beers in a row?
It's been
a long time. I'm euphoric.
Long time.
Plus, I've been dealing with this bullshit from. I'm trying to learn how to use this thing.
Well, I think that's the source of the agitation.
That's the agitation. Yeah. Oh, there's no question that's the agitation.
Speaking of agitation, I made it a point, not to completely change the subject. But
that's okay.
I made it a point as I was coming down the road of death. I made it a point to slow way down because there was no one behind me, and to kind of check out the Liz and Henry's new, really weird new driveway setup.
Well, what you do if you're going to go home?
It's like they've put this thing out that goes around in this thing, and then
it's actually very effective.
It's weird. It's not bad. It's just weird.
No, it's very effective. The problem is
because it keeps them from coming out into that intersection.
And you get the courtyard.
Yeah.
The problem is people see Old Worthington Road. And they come up and they think they can somehow shoot off. In fact, Liz was going down to get her mail one day, and she has to walk all the way down this curved drive to the mail.
All the way down now.
Yeah, because the mailboxes are on the courtyard. Right there, you would think somebody would be thinking, and so he's almost at the turn to make it into her sort of right angle.
Right.
And she says, "What are you doing here?" He says, "I'm going to Starbucks." Not looking for Starbucks. I'm going to Starbucks.
But not this way. You're not, buddy.
And listen, do you seriously think there's a Starbucks down here?
Well, knowing Starbucks, it's entirely possible.
This is a private driveway.
Yeah.
You're massively trespassing. Go away. He says, I can't turn around. She says, that's not my point. Talk to the state of Ohio. Back up.
So interestingly enough, though, because this is only the second time today that I've come out since the new Worthington Road situation has been opened up.
Yeah.
And so when you come out, of course I'm going to describe this terribly, but when you come out, there's this right turn that comes before your turn that's labeled Old Worthington Road, right?
So you're going up the cut.
Yeah.
And so you're on Polaris and you're going north.
I'm cut. And then I'm turning on to Worthington Road, the new Worthington Road.
Well, yeah.
And then you've got this thing where then it does, you can do these 2 right turns, or you can do this 1 left turn, but then
the right turn goes, I see.
Right before these 2 right turns, though, there's this turn you can make a right into Old Worthington. Well, you can make a left, too, into Old Worthington Road.
Oh, I see.
But if you were to make a right into Old Worthington Road, it shoots off down now. It's weird because it actually runs parallel to Worthington Road for a minute, and then it kind of curves up.
That's where the courtyard. That's his driveway.
But That is so weird.
Did you try that?
No, because I knew that would take me the wrong way.
You know, turn left and just go up and take a swing around.
Well, you can see this basically. You can see this empty courtyard with one driveway running into it.
It was very disorienting during the construction process because I walked down there a couple of times and I could not figure out. I thought, is this like an entrance ramp to a freeway or what's the deal?
And then coming in today to your place. Now today I kind of knew what to expect. But the other week when I was out here,
I was intending to do a diagram, but I haven't done that yet.
Yeah. Well, so what was it? 5 days ago or 4 days ago, whenever when I was out here the last time, I almost took a left onto what is now Powell Road.
Yeah.
Thinking, so here, because you see the Uzbekistani mafia buildings that are still there apparently. They made the cut. So the Uzbekistani
you're talking about the
daycare or whatever
daycare
that used to be. Yeah. And then, but so I'm orienting. I see that, and I was like, well, maybe I need to make a left. I was like, no, that's Powell Road. So I'll keep going, and then you see Dad's little tiny sliver of land there. Like,
yeah, what they've left.
Yeah, what's left? This little sliver of land.
It's dawning on me, although it's not really significant for me, because me being me.
Right.
And it's particularly significant given the way they were discussing the issue during the negotiations, such as there were. They've left me with a completely unsaleable bit of land. Nobody could ever buy this place for development of commercial property. You might find the odd guy that might want to live here live here, which basically means that they've left ye with an unsaleable bit of land.
Oh, it's saleable. It's saleable. You wouldn't make.
Well, it's saleable for $30,000. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I can envision ways where you can see somebody sticking like in terms of commercial value. You can see somebody sticking like an office in
your
here.
Best bet when I die, your best bet is to go to the state of Ohio and you say, I want to donate this as a park, and I want to get maximum value for this little riparian creek park, and give me so I can put that in on my tax. That's what you do.
Yeah.
And that it'd be nice if you could salvage the Capricorn and Pros headstones out there in the field.
Yeah. You own all the way down to the creek bank, right?
I own down to the center line of the creek.
So honestly, Dad,
no,
I could see somebody buying this property as like a little house.
But nobody's going to come in and want to build a different house or have a mixed-use property, multi-family property on a thing into which you can only turn from the going one direction. Right hand.
Well, but if you were to turn this into a commercial property, right? You could create an access point.
If the government would let them do that, if the government would, I think there's a strong argument that they would not let them do that.
Well,
because it's the government.
Well, it's a problem that that's. In the event of your death, that's pretty low on my list of things to worry about.
I understand. When they said a drainage easement, fine, drainage. There's drainage easements everywhere in Ohio. You got little shallow things. I had no idea they would create this fucking 7-foot deep moat.
Yeah.
Duncan Whitney and I joked about that. He said, I said, well, maybe they'll make a moat. He said, yeah, they'll make a moat. Turns out they did make a moat.
Yeah.
shit the bed, you know. Oh. When they get that damn concrete poured at that walkway, I'm going to go up there. I'm going to start walking up and down there every morning, two times a day. And the first thing I'll do is I'm going to video. I'm going to video and show
the moat,
show
the
them,
giant moat.
Yeah, show them what they've done to my place.
It's dramatic. You know what makes it. I'll tell you what makes it appear more dramatic now is now that.
Well, if you come up over that hill,
now that the leaves are gone.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So like, because when I was coming out here and it was still summer.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, look at the trees. You see, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I got that effect about 3 days before you came out here.
But then the first time you come out here and the leaves are all gone, you're like, and I actually said, I said to my house, holy fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, wow.
I had not realized how much, how little they had left me with.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
I'm still here. I mean, they could just, they could see. I got analyzing at the end of my head. I said, well, if I had argued in the discussion that they're leaving me with an unsaleable piece of ground, then they would say, then the residual property value is 0. Therefore, we should buy the whole thing, and therefore, then they'd say you got to clear out here in 2 weeks.
Well, they give you 30 days, but I mean,
they would have said, "Oh, we've bought the whole thing."
Which would have been
we
both.
Effectively bought the whole thing. You got to leave.
Which would have which would have been both horrible, and at the end of the day, probably fortuitous.
That'd be awful.
Well, it'd be horrible for move.
I planted every single one of those fucking trees out there.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm going to abandon the charge given me by God?
No, but I mean,
well,
they would have bulldozed the shit out of it.
I know. That's why I could not abandon it. I didn't want to. It's beautiful.
But see, here's the thing.
You walk out on this back deck and you look down there. It's beautiful.
And that's the thing. You come up here, okay, yeah, clearly it's a dramatic change. But the bottom line is you look out here and you've still got this beautiful view.
Yeah. With the wildlife
and in the summertime,
the turkeys were flat. There was a whole flock of came down the little islandy thing, peninsula thing or whatever you call it. And I thought, well, how are they gonna? And of course, the two smartest ones are up that little rivulet that goes through, and I thought, well, they're just sometimes on the other side they fly all the way over the bridge.
Oh yeah.
I thought, obviously, if they all fly over the bridge.
The geese.
No, the turkeys.
The turkeys. The turkeys. Okay, yeah.
But they decided that day, anyway, at least from this side, to go walking on all the boulders they had piled in there under the bridge, rather than flying.
The turkeys.
Well, there were a couple that flew, over to the other side.
Yeah.
They flew into the bridge and went on the other side, and then of course they obviously rejoined them.
Right.
But the bulk of these guys walked on these.
Whereas
when they come from the other side, though, they'll fly. You see these bowling balls coming around 8:30 in the morning.
It's so funny because it's not what you would describe true. Well, I guess it is. It's technically flight.
These are not flying migratory animals.
Yeah.
Well, they fly better than any chicken I've ever seen.
It's technically flight. I mean, they are getting 30 feet in the air, I suppose.
Hell. I saw them roost up in the sycamore 70 feet high.
You don't appreciate how high they can get. I mean, they can get up there then, We're talking about fairly heavy fucking birds.
Yeah, you're talking about 25-pound bird.
Yeah, I mean, a 25-pound animal flying itself.
That's like, it'd be like Heidi. Heidi decided to go
take flight.
Go take flight.
I don't know. Now, I don't know what, like...
You're like D-Dog.
Yeah, Daisy Dog.
D-Dog decided to take flight.
Well, no, Daisy's like 50.
How is Daisy?
Oh, she's old.
Well, of course she's old.
Yeah. She's good.
I was thinking, damn surprised she's still alive.
She's 11 and a half-ish.
Oh, I thought, okay. Well,
she's
that's not.
No, she's pretty. She's healthy. I mean,
she's a small enough dog. She'll carry on.
Yeah, she's healthy. The vet
it's
took
not
a
like
look
you
at
run her to death.
No. I about every couple of days I'll take her on a little 1 miler walk. She's healthy enough. She's not.
Heads home.
Yeah, heads home. She's developed. Well, see, we can't.
Cataract.
Well, oh yeah, she's got some cataracts, but she can still see okay. But you know, the vet looked at her and he's like, she's totally healthy. She's like, she's got some cataracts. He's like, at this point, he's like, I wouldn't do anything about it. He's like, you know, she can still see okay. I'm like, I'm not giving it. So she's developed this new technique, and Kelly and I can't figure it out. We can't decide if this is on purpose, just to fuck with us. Because she does this every few years. She'll develop a new habit, which is clearly designed to obtain something that she wants. So now she's got this.
Isn't she?
Well, yeah. So now she's got this new habit, and it works particularly well on me. Where she will just come.
Because you're a straight man.
Yeah, because she will just come and stand in front of you and then stare at you. Until you do what she wants you to do, which is inevitably
any dog doing that will win my my attention.
Well, but I mean,
unless
like,
it's a dog
it's
I
annoying.
dislike, it's pretty much unheard of.
It's one of two things. So it's always one of two things.
Cats can stare at me all they want.
Oh, cats are fun. So it's one of two things. Either she wants up on the couch with you, or she wants you to let her out. But this isn't like, let me out because I want to go out. This is like, let me out in the backyard. I want to roam around and fuck around with the dogs next door or something for a while.
Oh, the squirrel.
Yeah, which she will do.
Yeah.
Like,
but you like her to do that, don't you?
Well, yeah, we let her out. I mean, the problem is like this time of year, she goes out and she comes in, she's fucking disgusting. So we got to wipe her down every time she comes in.
That's okay. I mean, that's why we have these. We used to keep the dog rags over there on top there. The big red beach.
Yeah, we got the dog towel.
The dog towel, and and the dogs love it. They sit down, let you wipe your feet and everything.
Yeah, well, so she'll go out there and hang out.
Kiss their heads. They loved it. It was great.
But so we're pretty sure this is not her head. We're pretty sure that she's just figured out a new way to fuck with us and get what she wants. What's the other thing she started doing?
I agree.
So her face, you haven't probably seen her. Her face is almost completely white.
Well, send me a picture.
Yeah, I'll send her a picture.
Well, you sent me a picture. Probably it was maybe five months ago. Yeah.
So I don't think I have any direct on photos. Let's see here, but she's a sweet dog. I took her for a little walk the other day, and she just loved it.
There you go. I can't see. I can't get my hand to do this anymore without pissing and moaning.
Pissing and moaning.
Pissing and moaning. Moaning and gritting. Pissing and moaning.
So I don't have. Oh, I met the Pope.
Which Pope?
Pope Francis. I hung out with Pope Francis the other day.
The Photoshop stuff.
So Roger and I had to
send me that.
Roger and I had to hang out at Waterston for the whole day. And so, because the kids are off doing a tour, so they just stick us back in this conference room.
Is there a cardboard cutout of the Pope?
So they got this cardboard cutout of the Pope. So Roger and I, that's Roger. So Roger and I took some pictures of the Pope,
I have a lot of time for this Pope. Well, I had a lot of time for the other ones, or the previous two. I didn't much care for Paul VI.
Dad, that's Kersey, there you are. Me and the Pope.
I said that, Tony, without explanation.
Oh, what's his email address? I bet you. I wonder if I have it.
It's
Tony.
Let's see. Here, let's find out here.
No, I don't have him in my phone.
Oh, really? Well, I'll just go to you. It's not that hard. Let's see. See, that's a new the way they had done this. Come on. I just didn't know. It must be in P.
It's probably under P.
Well, you'd think, but sometimes it okay, so.
I'm ready.
T-O-N. Pinchton.
Okay.
At Hotmail.
Good Lord. Still using the Hotmail account.
.co. .uk.
PINCHTOM at hotmail.co.uk.
Yep.
Me and the Pope. There you go. Hanging out with Francis.
Oh, no, he might even chime in here on that. You can say you're going to Skype you.
I don't have. All right. Yeah. So I don't have a good solid picture of Daisy's white beard.
Well, I mean, she's. Well, no, I remember she's like. As much as I like some of these, conservative political things, let's stop. It was like 1,300 emails when I came in after 3 weeks gone, and I only had to retain about 80 of them. It took 3 hours to talk to this.
Yeah, it makes me. I try very, very, very hard to stay to pare down, and I very deliberately make it a point to unsubscribe immediately from any lists or anything like that I end up on. Because otherwise, because I probably get, I don't get too many. I probably get between 25 and 40 emails a day. And all of them, save maybe 1 or 2 a day, are these, these flippin', updates or, from social media or,
my social media
or these advertisements. I tell you, some of these places where I've shopped online. It's like, give me guys. Like, give me 1 or 2 emails a month I could deal with, but some of these places it's like every other fucking day. I tell you,
they're going to chain you up in the dungeon.
I bought a bunch of ammo from this Midway USA place.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't mind having their emails.
Well, no, I don't, and I don't unsubscribe, but damn, they send out a lot. And then
what
what's the other
bothers
one?
me is
Duluth fills your mailbox.
It's what, I'm sorry?
Duluth Trading Company.
Well, see, the problem I have with some of these things is I don't mind if they try.
Right.
But then, at the bottom there's like unsubscribe.
Right.
And then when you go to the unsubscribe, what bothers me and pisses me off is if that does not work.
Right. Well, then there's always a little like, this may take 3 or 4 weeks to work. Like, girl, why don't you just stop emailing me?
Well, I've heard 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, well, or what, you know what I mean. Yeah. It's like, just stop emailing me, man. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. Just stop sending me emails. But, a couple of them, so when I get...
As Anthony Hopkins, Legends of the Fall.
Oh,
yeah. Screw the government! One of the greatest lines ever.
Oh, there's so many good lines in that.
And it's like, I do like me a good burger, but my girlfriend's a vegetarian, which pretty much makes me a vegetarian.
That is a tasty burger. So I gotta stop buying stuff on this. So I bought on Apple Movies here just the other night. So I'm a huge Tarantino fan, of course. So I bought Inglourious Bastards, and I still haven't gotten through the whole thing. But there's a couple that came out that he did that were not very good. But this is classic Tarantino. Long, pointless, drawn-out conversations about shit.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, and
that's how life is.
Yeah, and this is it's a Brad Pitt Nazi revenge movie where basically Brad Pitt goes and kills all these Nazis. It's wonderful.
If you don't want to continue this conversation down to the jailhouse, I suggest it.
I suggest we get the fuck out.
Good.
I want you to stand here and acknowledge that this was a miracle. This is some miraculous shit. Fine, it's a miracle. Can we go now? I don't know what happened, man. I was sitting and the gun just went off.
Did you see that cannon he brought out?
Every time
And it was, see, what's interesting is that, as far as I know, nobody's ever remarked that was a Dan Wesson 44.
It was a big ass gun.
It was a Dan Wesson 44,
yeah.
which is not the standard sort of like thing you expect, like a Ruger Red Hawk 44, or the Smith, Model 29 long barreled 44.
Yeah.
This is a Dan and Wesson, which
think
always had the full ridge on it.
Yeah, and it's like a fucking 8-inch barrel. I mean, I think they were going for
it. No, 8-inch barrel, and that was very much a favorite of the guys that used standard out of the box revolvers in IMSA at the time that movie came out.
Yeah.
I'd love to get back into
Every time my fingers touch brain, I'm Superfly TNT. And matter of fact, you're brain detail. You're the motherfucker that shot him.
Yeah.
Do I look? And then I love it. Do I look like a nigger? Does my garage say dead nigger storage? No, it doesn't. Because I don't. It doesn't. And storing dead niggers ain't my business.
Well, have you seen the thing? The latest blow up is they did a replay of a lot of the Faulty Tower stuff, and of course there's a thing with the Germans in which the major, he talks about, they're coming, and he says, niggers.
Oh no, no.
And Faulty says, no, the Germans says, well, I don't like niggers.
Oh.
He says, I don't mind them very much, he says, because they were in the test match or the West Indies. And of course now that's being taken as being very, very racist and this, but that's of the time that was done. That was exactly the attitude of a lot of the older things.
Imagine if the modern day equivalent of like the Archie bunker came out today. People would be fucking up in arms about some of the stuff he said.
Well, and he was very mild.
And he was super mild.
Even from the time he was mild.
Yeah.
I mean, his if there were any outright rage with him, it was about his body language and attitude.
Yeah.
And certainly assumed, say, toward Lionel, the neighbor.
Right.
And of course, Lionel had a beat on him right from the get-go.
That's a great. It was a good show.
Yeah, it was a great show. It was a great show.
Meathead.
And in a way, it was a far better, true-to-life, politically correct attitude show, or politically incorrect in your face attitude show than MASH was.
Oh well, yeah. Well,
MASH in the last 4 years,
MASH got all lefty.
This whole self-righteous-y,
preachy.
preachy.
The early episodes of MASH were just funny.
All you have to do is look at Alan Alda's career after MASH. Talk about preaching.
Well, but see, that's the thing. Once Alda took over the writer and the producer, that's when it became all preachy and self-righteous. Well, and plus, I think on a certain extent, they were just starting to run out of material. I mean, MASH ran for
the Korean War only ran for 2.5 years,
and the show ran for 11 years. It's like, all right. So,
it's interesting, they never did a thing about the casualties coming back from the Chosin Reservoir.
Well, I'm sure they didn't.
No, they didn't, because see, that would have shown it as, and you talk to anybody, if you can talk about it all. I mean, you can't get these Korean guys to talk at all. But if you ever do, Merle Welch was at the Chosin Reservoir.
Really?
And he got tanked up one night and talked to us about it. And of course, in his own Merle way, which basically meant was kind of like a coded. Well, that was his way. And he was a Marine Corps doc at the time. And he clearly had seen a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I really wish he had been far more specific about things he had seen and done.
Right.
Both as a history guy and just as a physician.
Right.
And just as a human being.
Yeah.
Interested in people doing the right thing under intense suffering.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of it now. I have to look. There's a great sort of documentary on. I can't remember the name of it. But basically, they follow 4 of these army docs around in Baghdad.
Yeah.
in Iraq too.
I think I've heard about this.
And these guys, they're in the green zone. So they follow these guys around in this hospital in the green zone.
Hey. Charged. All right. We be charged. Get on. Get. Should I give Thomas a Christmas present? Oh, that's it. Would you like a Christmas present?
Sure. I won't turn down a Christmas present.
I mean, can you use it? I mean, if you can use it, I'll be glad to give it to you.
Yeah, I mean,
You can't truck it. Incredible.
What do you got here? Oh, look at all this stuff here.
My favorite thing. Well, that's it.
You're busy. Yeah, you got all kinds of stuff.
Oh, what do you want?
Oh no, I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I have tons
I'll have to
sticks.
I'll have to consult Kersey.
See if our consultant.
No,
Yeah.
they have ideas about what he wants. But things he can carry around with him in his pocket. He didn't die, would he?
Well, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will.
damn well he will.
I'm sure he will. All right. Well, Dad, I'm gonna roll. Yeah, I want to stay, but Kelly, I forgot. Kelly's got yoga at 5:30, so I better.